The What's Happening Hoke show is filmed before a live audience and is brought to you by Rockfish Motor Speedway, the Rock of Hoke, Nunboys.com, and GPS Photography and Video, GPS Photo and Video. What's happening, Hoke? Welcome to What's Happening Hoke show. We are
on location,
Hoke County High School.
We at Buck Alley.
As we transition to winter sports, we got basketball, we got wrestling going on,
bowling.
We're going to talk to a couple of coaches, talk to Coach Kelly with the girls basketball team. Hoping to get Coach Walworth on with wrestling.
Yeah, we got to drag him out of here.
But of course, they got the Pending Food is coming up. But once again, as always, we got to thank our sponsors, Rockfish Motor Speedway, the Rock of Hoke, who is 2950 Lindsay Road, and big race coming up this weekend.
Last points race.
Yeah, last points race, and we're going to get into that in a moment. But right now, talking weather. Warm days, cool nights.
Beautiful.
Snuggle factor of like 8.
Oh man, this stuff is, I can live in weather like this.
It's going to be cold though. I mean, getting in the 50s and the 40s at night, warm days, but I don't know how long it's going to last, but we're coming out of all those rainstorms we had, and pretty much going to be that way all the way to Monday.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have mild weather all the way through Sunday. Monday looks like we're going to have some rain. So the race is Saturday night. Things are looking good for the final points race at Rockfish Speedway. But other than that, weather-wise, there's some news. There's some local news going on. Obviously, shameless plug for the News Journal. Get out and get you a copy. The headline this week, Commissioner Thomas, our friend that's been on the program.
Mr. Alan Thomas.
Alan Thomas was in an accident the other night on downtown Rayford. He's okay.
That's number one.
He's got some, and apparently there was some injuries to the vehicle that had the accident with. No charges have been filed. So I have learned, being a brother-in-law of a highway patrolman, sometimes accidents happen and nobody's at fault. Accidents happen.
Single car accident? Two cars. So he hit somebody else or somebody hit him?
They collided. I don't know how they hit, but they were over there on Prospect and Central. The key that I was told from a very reliable source is you need to make sure your path is clear. Whether you have the right of way or not, you need to make sure your pathway is clear because the other car may not know that.
Yeah.
And
patience
late
is the biggest thing when driving.
And it was late at night.
You gotta be patient. Know what's out there. A lot going on.
Holidays coming.
Traffic's going to get worse. It's going to be horrific.
In Fayetteville, it's going to be really bad. But in Rayford, it's even getting bad on 401. So
stay in touch with the Hoke County Sheriff Department, HokeCountySheriff.org for all the safety briefings that's coming up with the holidays, things to look out for. In my neighborhood, Somerset, car break-ins again, that time of year. Lock your car, people. Lock your vehicle. Leave your lights on. Outside, lighting, alarm system, dog, and of course, final line of defense, have your weapon. That's just the bottom line, because everybody's breaking in there.
And if you do have a concealed carry permit, when you get home, take it in the house with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't leave it in the car.
A good point. Over there in the Lindsay Farms was another subdivision.
Right.
Had a friend over there, his vehicle was broken into, he left his weapon in the car, so now they got the weapon and all his belongings, so bad thing. Make sure that you lock your vehicle.
Yeah, we had a young girl here in Hoke County, Megan Jones. She was able to lay a wreath on the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Speaking of which,
in
happy belated Veterans Day, brother.
Veterans Day.
Missed it last night on the coach's show. Slipped my mind. Got a lot going on. Great show. You want to check that out. But that's a good deal to be able to pay tribute, solemn honor duty, and I know she was excited about doing it.
Yeah, we also did I did a video from the Veterans Day service, so I have to give a link to that. Those guys, all 4 groups, the VFW, the DAV, the American Legion, and the Women's Auxiliary, they were in charge this year, and they did a really good ceremony. They did the missing man ceremony where you have the empty chair. So a big shout out to all 4 of our veterans group. Our veteran service officer, Mr. Jackie Halliburton, was there, and it was really, and a shout out to the citizens. It was a really good crowd.
Excited about the new VA hospitals going to open this month. Supposed to be this month. Don't know what the status is. It's supposed to be this month. But excited because anything that's involved with veterans, and it's a good deal. Get your flu shot, of course. It's that type of season. Go get your flu shot if you haven't already. Have you gotten yours?
Yeah, got it just yesterday.
Outstanding.
My arm is sore. First Health is doing them, and they are. You just sign up and go over to First Health. If you're a regular member there, they'll just take you back and give you the shot. 7:45 to 4:45 every day. Me and Melanie went in there, and it took us like 20 minutes.
Good deal.
We're in and out. Anything going on in your world is newsworthy.
That's pretty much it. Again, go to HokeCountySheriff.org. He has all the briefings up there. And what I wanted to get back to mention, they had the gang violence
The gang
summit
awareness summit.
over at Mount Pisgah Resource Center.
Yep.
So
Did you go?
Did not get a chance to go there. Got some notes from the sheriff though. You want to look out there. He's got all the information there.
We'll get him on
Need
again.
to be aware. Yeah, we need to go down and see the sheriff again because one of those
Holiday.
guys, the elected officials that doesn't mind coming on and talking to us.
And it's the holidays
Makes himself
coming up.
available.
He can probably give us a lot of tips for the
Definitely.
holidays.
Right now, lock your vehicle, lock your house, be situationally aware.
Get some security lights going on, and you start buying presents, make sure you write down those serial numbers.
Yep. Once again, we are at Hoke County High School, checking in on winter sports. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back, and we're going to talk just that.
Sports.
A little bit of racing, a little bit of sports.
At Hoke County High School, Glenn Young, Hal Nunn, sponsored by Rockfish Speedway, GPS Photography and Video, and nunboys.com. Standing here with this fine young man, Brandon Locklear, a former Hoke County Buck wrestler, graduate UNC Pembroke come December,
Yep.
and now back to help coach. Another one of the things that
Coaches returning back to the community is a great thing.
They're-
Third coach.
So Kelly Daniels, Brandon Locklear coming back. to
Shaw,
help.
Hollingsworth down at
Shaw
East
at
Hope
East
Middle.
Hope just won a
It's
championship. Brandon, Coach Walworth wanted us to talk to you. First of all, you had a really good wrestling career, really strong wrestler. This year, 2015, our wrestling team, I'm seeing these kids coming out. They're looking pretty strong.
Yeah, they look good.
But I understand we're going to have a young team. Tell us a little bit about
Very
the
much so.
2015 Bucks.
This is probably one of the first years we've gotten the layover from the middle schools. We've
Right.
gotten kids that have been competing for 2 and 3 years now. So that's definitely a huge up for us, a big advantage for us because we've gotten kids now. They know the basics, they know the fundamentals. So now get in the wrestling room, get them after it, get them good in shape. Go ahead and maybe win us a conference championship this year, hopefully. So that's the goal.
Tell me about Pin the Fool.
Okay.
I look forward to this every year, but for
yeah.
everybody that does not know,
Oh, yeah.
tell them about Pin the Fool.
Okay, so Pin That Fool came up probably about when I was in high school. I think I was a sophomore when we first originally came up with the idea. But when we first started the Pin That Fool tournament, we were really excited about finishing matches. We wanted to finish matches quickly. So when we put this tournament on here, we really looked for these young kids to come out here and finish matches in a dominant fashion, and that's really what the whole Pin That Fool theme was for. But I think I want to say it's the 18th. Is the 18th this year?
18th of November.
November. We'll have the Pin That Fool
next week.
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm
When's
sorry,
that?
it's the following week. It'll be the following week.
So
It'll be
the
following
day before Thanksgiving, I think.
Right. That's
Okay.
right. That's
The
right.
Wednesday
Day before
before
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Wednesday, come out here and see Pin the Fool.
Oh yeah.
How many teams are coming?
Yeah.
It should be at least 6 or 7. It should be a
Wow.
pretty good tournament. I mean, there's usually some pretty good competition
happens
that comes.
fast.
Yes.
Now this
very
is
much
not the
so.
first tournament. Y'all
No,
actually
no,
got
no.
one. Maybe that's the one you're talking about on the 18th.
Yeah, right. The 18th will
So
be
there will be another one on the
our
18th.
first quad meet.
Okay.
Be some
Jack
schools
Britt?
from- Britt won't be there, but
Who's the competition?
right now, Pinecrest has a really good wrestling team. Perno Sweat is a young team, up and coming. They've gotten a lot of help from UNCP here recently. So they've got some young guys that are really coming to. Lumberton even really has a really good wrestling team, and they're really coming around. They got some really young, strong guys. And again, just a county over, we got Jack Britt defending state champions.
Yep.
So we're always hungry to be the defending
Well, we
state
need to
champion.
get UNC. This is a shout out to AD Dick Christie at UNC Pembroke. He's going to have to come over and help
That's
Hoke
right,
County
that's
out a little
right,
bit
that's
too
right.
now, Dick. You
Get on
can
it.
see that.
What's
Get on
it
it.
been like as a former wrestler, former athlete, to come back to Hoke County and coach?
I feel much more vested in the children's future because had it not been for wrestling and had it not been for wrestling coaches, I probably find myself in a much different facet of life at this point.
Wow.
And to be able to come back and kind of give those kids the same guidance that I received at this age, it's just phenomenal. It's been a life-changing event for me really to come here and see the change that you can really make in a child's life. So it's been very fun. Very,
You
very
teach
fun.
as well.
I'm a counselor right now.
Counselor,
Yeah, I'm a
which
counselor
is
right now.
critical.
Yeah.
Keeping kids in school. What was
me
you
in
as a
school.
counselor?
Counselors kept me in school.
That's right. That's the goal. Get them all here, keep them all on the same page, and make sure they're doing what they need to do from between the two bills.
Facility-wise, I know we've always struggled a little bit with facilities and having enough places to work out. You
Right.
guys are actually working out in the steam room.
That's right, that's
where
right.
the boilers are, but which is good for wrestling.
Right.
However, it is tight and confined. Is there anything on the horizon facility-wise for wrestling?
I would hope so. I haven't really heard much.
What do we need?
We would love to have a really nice separate wrestling facility with some new mats and some new workout equipment. I mean, the facility we got is useful, but I mean, it could really benefit us if we had a new, nice, modern, and up to date. I think we've been using that room since like '76. So
It's been a while.
So
this building has been here a while. There's some folks looking on this video going, I remember this building and stuff. But anyway, the new weight room over there, how has that helped out?
Oh, that has been phenomenal. This has been probably one of the first preseasons that we've really been able to hit heavy, really get in there early and get these guys into shape, get them lifting weights. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's phenomenal.
I was there on the
It's so much better.
You have a lot of football players doing wrestling?
Yeah, we do actually, and it actually transitions very well.
Exactly, that was going to be my next question. It transitions real well. Wrestling helps out.
We actually got 4 or 5 guys. I think I started safety, Michael Chifo. Chifo's
laying some hits.
He's our 45-pounder. We got Harley Ellis. I believe he was
one of the big uglies.
One of the big uglies. Yep. He's our 220. Who else we got that's playing football?
Donovan.
Who are your top wrestlers? Donovan works out there?
Give me something.
No,
he played last year.
Yeah, his brother was Demetrius was the one that.
Demetrius.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but none of the words are wrestling this year.
Okay.
Remember where he hurt his shoulder. But Mike Ramos, young kid, he's a senior, really good. Looking forward to him doing really good this year. Michael Chiefo will be another one to keep an eye out for. Jacob Allen, a young kid, he's been wrestling for 3 or 4 years now. He's actually developing well. We'll see him.
Joseph Chavis, does he play? Does he wrestle?
I think he's actually, today's one of his first days out.
When I see him, I see wrestling.
Yeah. He's a very competitive kid. He's very athletic. So if we could get him to transition well into the sport, I think he'll do really well as well.
Okay, Coach, I gotta ask. It's not called a Speedo, but it ain't the most manly uniform.
What you mean, Coach?
It's
a singlet. It's a singlet. See, for the guys that don't really get to wear them, you know what I'm saying? I can see you being a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Once you get into
you would not see me in a singlet.
That's about as manly as you can feel.
There's some big ones in them, though.
Yeah, that's right.
There's some big ones in them.
That's right. But yeah, we call them singlets.
Do we have any girls on the team?
We actually got 2 young ladies on the team. We got Leah Dickman and we have Caitlin Locklear.
Good deal.
And Leah's actually from Texas. She wrestled in Texas.
Okay.
But she's outstanding academically. She's probably in the top.
So she just transferred in?
She just transferred in this year. And she's doing phenomenal. She's a really good wrestler. She's very technically sound. Just a tremendous athlete. She's a great student. So just to have those 2,
student athlete, is always
exactly. To have the complete combination of the 2, it's really worked well. And I think she's gonna have a really good year as well.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. Coach Walworth was mentioning one of our young women wrestlers is getting ready to have an opportunity to go play at the next level. Is that
right? Yeah, that's Leah. That's Leah. She actually just did her a visit to Ferrum University, which is where.
What's her name?
Dykeman.
Leah Dykeman.
Yeah.
She's from Texas.
She's from Texas.
Parents are military.
Oh, she's a buck now.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Doesn't matter.
I think her mother was military at some point.
Good deal. Well, maybe we'll get a chance to talk.
Oh yeah. We're excited about her. We think she'll probably be one of the first women to wrestle for the women's wrestling team at Ferrum. So
now how are the girls going to wrestle on the team? They're going to wrestle each other. The girls will wrestle guys.
No. They mix it in with the guys. They mix it. And as a matter of fact, if you want to stop by and look, they're giving some of those guys.
We'll check it out. But I guess the question is that a sticking point in today's wrestling? Girls wrestling guys.
No, because
I've seen it done. It's worked well. Hasn't been an issue, but
it depends. It depends on the athlete. If they're serious about the sport and they're really going to give it commitment, they're committed to what they're doing, they're going to be good athletes.
No guy wants to get beat by a girl.
No guy wants to. You can't win. That's a double loss. You win, you win.
Yeah, it's just
But let me tell you this: it was either last year or the year before. We had a young female wrestler.
Yes.
I can't remember her name.
I can't think of the young lady's name.
But I went to a couple matches where she took the men to the woodshed.
Yeah. Now when I was a freshman, we actually had some outstanding female wrestlers. So we've actually had some female wrestlers over the years that have been pretty competitive.
We're excited about it, Coach. We're going to let you get back to practice. Appreciate you talking to us.
Love to
thanks
have you.
again for coming back to the community.
Thanks a lot, man. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.